Hi everybody, this is JC. How y'all doing today? And in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up your Hisense television set to your PlayStation 5 to get the best picture quality possible. And this TV in particular is the Hisense A6G. This TV by far is one of the best budget TV you could get for next gen gaming. I had this TV for over a year. I played the Xbox, I played the PlayStation 5, which I have right now, and it never fails me. It's, to me, for a budget TV that do 4K at 60 Hz, HDR10, Dolby Vision, it does everything right. It is fast, even though it's 60 Hz. The colors are fantastic. This TV is just a ball. And this video is mostly for TVs that uses the Google operating system, because this is the A6G. So I think everything else uses Google operating system. I think the only Hisense that use Roku that have the R in it, but anything else other than G is the Google operating system, and this is what it uses. So let me just go ahead and kill a light, and then boom. Okay, so if you have this TV or any Hisense TV that uses the Google operating system, if you want to turn on the HDR10 on this television set, you can't do it at the main screen like this. You won't see it on the main screen. The reason why I come to the main screen, I want to show you. You turn the PlayStation 5 on. You want to set up. You want to get the HDR10. It won't be available. You can see this right here. HDMI 2.0 format enhanced. That part's going to be blank, because the PlayStation 5 or next gen gaming is not portrayed on the main screen. So in order for you to activate HDR10, you'd have to make sure that your console is playing in the background. For this one, it's PlayStation 5. As you can see right there, it's still got Xbox. Let's go back to the PlayStation 5. There we go. You can see HDR10 because I already have it on. So I'm going to turn it off to show you. And this TV is pretty fast. It's pretty fast. So the TV out the box comes HDMI 2.0 format standard. And with standard, that means the HDR10 is off. So if you want it, that you have to go into HDMI format right here. But before I do that, let me just show you some things. My personal settings. If you get a Hisense Android TV, or if you have the Hisense A6G TV like this one. My personal settings for PlayStation 5, which I use, and I use it religiously, and it works perfectly fine. You will enjoy it too. Without the HDR10 on, I'll keep the backlight on, dynamic backlight on, or I could just turn it off. You know, you could turn it off, but I like to turn it off sometimes. So I just, for this video, to turn it off. Picture mode, theater day. Theater day is to me it just blend perfectly right. It's nice. It's like an in between, warm and cool in some sense. It just fits right. Theater night is not bad, but it kind of makes the screen a little bit darker if you're into that kind of thing. See, very good. It makes it darker, and it make it look like in Spider-Man. Look like the background, make it look like the background is having a sunset. It makes it more warmer, I should say. So I go with theater day. I like theater day. It's just right. It's just right. And like I said, I got my boy in picture mode, in selfie mode. As you can see him right there doing this thing. That's only with HDR10 off. With HDR10 off, you got access to all of this right here. And then I'm going to show you something real quick again. In the advanced setting, you got color temperature. Color temperature, it range from low, as you can see. I'll select them so you can see. Got low, mid-low. I don't even see the difference. Got medium and high. So basically, high is cool. Medium is a mixture between low, warm, and cool. And you got low right here, which is warm, and mid-low is a blend of warm and cool. It's like a perfect balance. This is what I use. This right here give it a more natural look. So that's my favorite when I'm using that. And also turn off digital noise, active contrast. You could use it. Active contrast give it a little punch. I keep it on low, and to me it gives it like a punch. When I turn it off, you can notice that the color on his outfit just changed a little bit. But when I put it on low, the color just pop a little bit more. It looks really, really good. But anyhow, if you're into the HDR10 thing, that's what I'm gonna do right quick. So let us go and turn it on. But remember, your PlayStation have to be on the main screen. The picture would have to be on the main screen in order for you to turn on HDR10. So you go into HDMI 2.0 format, click Enhance Format. When you click Enhance Format, then boom, there it is, HDR10 right there. And it's not full array. I believe it's direct lit. It's not edge lit. I believe it's direct lit, and it's not bad. It is not bad. Even in dark scenes, it still looks fantastic. Trust me, guys. So with HDMI on, there's some things you won't be able to access. So I'm gonna show you real quick. Back into the picture mode. Only thing you'll be able to get is HDR game. They won't let you use HDR Sport, HDR Theater. I don't know if it's because of PlayStation. I don't know. But in the PlayStation, it's already on. But I'm gonna go back in there just to make you guys see. So with that, bear that in mind. With HDR10 on, you only have HDR game to work with. But don't need to fear. Like I said, this is my favorite picture settings, and I think if you guys have it with with a Hisense TV with a Google operating system, or you got this particular set, you can use this. I like it, so you could give it a try and test it out to see what you think. Again, same thing. Color temperature mid-low, can't go wrong. And active contrast, I had it on medium. I put it on low. I don't really see much of a difference. Once I turn it on, that's when I notice everything. When I click everything else, I don't really notice anything. With the HDR on, you won't have access to noise reduction. You won't have access to digital noise reduction. You won't have access to HDMI dynamic range, which is kind of messed up. You won't have access to that. A lot of things, some things you won't have access to once HDR10 is on. You won't have access to overscan if you're into that kind of thing. And calibrations. If you're a professional calibrator, reach out to me. Let's talk. Let's build a friendship. I want to build friendship. I just want to build friendship so we could grow together. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a professional calibrator or a YouTuber that does this, let's link up. Let's be friends. You know what I mean? So anyhow, so my favorite is the Gamma. I don't know much about the Gamma, but one thing I know for sure, with most television sets or gaming monitors, I think the industry standard is 2.2, but I notice when I go to 2.4, because this not only that it got 2.4, it got BT1886. Again, I don't know much about this, but if you're out there, leave a comment. Let's hook up, all right? But for my PlayStation 5, I use 2.4, and I notice a big difference when I'm gaming. Everything just looks smoother, and everything just looks right. The colors look warm. It looks more natural. Everything's smooth and just look right. So that's what I use. And like I said, I'm not a calibrator. I'll leave all that alone. So you don't get much options with HDR10. So it looks like it's already preset to what you think is best for you. So that's what it is. Backlight off, and I'll bring the backlight level down to at least 50 midway. I like things right in the middle. You can't go wrong with things in the middle. I don't like things overdone or underdone. I just like it right in the middle. But you could fool around with it and see what works best for you. So everything else, that's just basically it. So I know this is it may be much information, it may not be much, but if you have this TV and you want the best picture quality, you can't go wrong with these settings. And if you're, like I said, if you're into HDR, that's what you need to do to get it. And I think if you connect like a Google or TiVo stick or a Roku stick, whatever, you could always get access to HDR if you're into HDR. But even without HDR, this TV does a great job, great job with everything. So let me just get out of there. Everything's just smooth and looks so great. You won't miss a beat with this bad boy here. I love it. I love it very much. It's a, like I said, it's by far one of the best budget TV. This one I'm using is a 65-inch. I think this model starts at 55. I don't remember. It's been like over a year. So, but what I'm using is a 65-inch, and it looks great. And the reason why it looks like this, I'm recording at 30 FPS to save some storage on my phone. You know what I mean? But if I should record it, if I did record it in 4K, you'll see what I'm talking about. This thing is buttery smooth and it's great. A fantastic TV. And like I said, not everybody gonna have the money to buy a big expensive TV, and you don't really need 120 FPS to play games, because most of the games actually is 60 FPS at 4K at that, unless you play a certain games like Call of Duty. But other than that, 4K at 60 Hz is good enough, and you won't go wrong with this budget TV, because not everybody got money right now. But anyhow, this is just my little review and some settings for the Hisense TV A6G, or you have any Hisense TV that uses the Google operating system. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for supporting my channel. Thank you guys for all that you do. God bless you all, and have a happy holiday. I mean Martin Luther King holiday. Anyway, I'm out. Bye.